We are going to be talking about a gospel singer, a Christian singer, well known in Africa. And if you are on YouTube and you listen to gospel music on YouTube, you must have heard her songs. Her name is Osinachi Nwachukwu. Greetings. Thank you for coming to my channel. I'm BeautyETC. I'm a makeup artist. I'm a makeup enthusiast, and I love all things beauty. In this video, we're going to be, creating this look and talking about something very, very serious, something that has shook the Christian society in Africa. And I hope you enjoy. I hope you listen to the end. This is a very important topic, and enjoy the video. All right, let's go to the next clip. May her blessed soul rest in peace. She died on April 8th of this year, 2022. She was only 42 years old. So let's dive into what led to her demise, or the speculations of what led to her demise, and talk a little bit about her and honor her. And that's why I'm wearing this black outfit, just honoring her. She was just a year older than I am. 42 is a very young age to pass on. She left 4 children. It's a sad topic, but let's talk about it. We have to talk about it. So yes, she had a husband and 4 children, 4 beautiful kids. And what is sad about it is that a lot of stories have been popping up on the internet of people that knew her and people that knew what was going on, and the stories are very, 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 very shocking. Very, very shocking. It's sad, like stories basically of how her husband was abusing her. She's a singer, she was earning money, and he would take the money, not give it to her, and be beating her, like physical abuse. And people are coming up and saying, oh, we knew that this was happening, and it's so sad. Now she has passed on, and yeah, and I'm just here flabbergasted, literally flabbergasted. Now, I know that she had friends. I know that she attended the church. She actually attended Dunamis. It's a church in a very, very, very popular church in Nigeria. Dunamis Church, by Pastor Paul Enenche, very, very popular in the Christendom circles in Nigeria or Africa. And I also know that she probably had parents, she probably had family, she probably had children, she probably had friends. So let's start from the beginning. Basically, stories have been coming up that she was basically abused, and that's what led to her demise. Other stories are popping up of how he cheated on her, has a wife somewhere, and all of that. You know what? People are going to be people, okay? So like I said, let's start from the beginning. Most people, from my experience, that are going through these kind of things do not always want to talk about it. They don't want to share it because the society does not encourage sharing such stories. They don't encourage talking about it, speaking out your truth. Because actually there's a stigma for women that leave their husbands under whatever circumstances. I mean, awareness is now being brought to the matter now, but to be honest with you, there's a stigma on women when they leave their husband's house for whatever reasons. And so most people don't want to talk about it, or don't, they'll be going through it silently. The victims is what I'm talking about. And probably, if I'm to go by my experience, hoping that things will be all right, blaming themselves for these things. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe if I make his meal better the next time, he won't hit me. Maybe if I stay out of his way when he's drunk, he won't hit me. Maybes. So many maybes. And so they don't speak out. It's not like the society is going to say, good job, you've done well, you've left this foolish man and you decided to take the bull by the horn and do what is good for you and your children. No, not the African society. And it's just a different world out there. Very, very different, especially in third world countries. In Nigeria, where I'm from, it's so different and it's so sad. So yeah, the victims will not talk about it. And of course, I can't help you if I don't know what you're going through. So let's go to the people that are close to her. We have the mother, we might have the father, we might have brothers and sisters. Some of the mothers might even be advising their children to stay in the marriage. Like, where are you going to go? You don't have you may not have anything. That's in the case of the women that don't have anything doing. And that, I'm going to sound a little bit of advice here, please. As a woman, even if you have 25 children, please find something to do. Don't be idle. Don't just sit at home, because anything can happen. And you have children to think about. So please, don't be ignorant. Don't be ignorant. Please. You don't have to have a 9-to-5. Raising children is a whole job in itself. Ask me about it. That's a job. But find something to do that will bring you some income, that will make you not be a liability, that will make you an asset to your husband. Good husband, bad husbands, they need your assistance in some kind of way. They need to see that you're actually trying to help, even though you're only contributing like a quarter. Some people contribute half. Some people are paying all the bills. Some women are paying, to each his own. Every house is different, okay? Every home is different. But what I am saying is, don't just be a liability. Even if your husband is telling you, don't work, just stay at home, don't do anything. This is my humble advice. So even if you're not contributing anything, your husband has it good, he is doing well, he doesn't need your help, for your own sanity. In fact, do it for your children. Just do it for your kids, to leave something for your children. You understand? Just do it for your kids, okay? Even if you say, okay, my husband is taking care of all my needs, and don't be that wife that doesn't do anything. Oh, please, I beg you. Oh, please, don't be that wife, okay? All right, so society will say, where are you going with these 4 kids, with these 3 kids, with these 2 children? It's shameful. It's a thing of shame. It's a stigma. And so the victims stay. So like I said, what about the friends? Can't exactly go and resurrect her. Now she's gone. Okay, now she's gone. We can't exactly go and resurrect her. What are you, her friends, doing? What did you do when she was alive? Did you encourage her? Did you counsel her? Did you tell her to stay? Because for all those people that told her to stay, her blood is on your head, just so you know. And it's not funny. I'm just trying to laugh to lighten up the situation, but she's gone. And her children are now motherless. And that is deep. That is not a good thing at all. 4 whole children. And you know what? For the victims going through this, plan your exit strategy. Even if you cannot leave right now, your husband is beating you, you can't leave right now. Plan your exit strategy. If you can leave right now, leave. From the first time he lays his hand on you, leave. Mental abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, leave. Separate. Let him get help. Expose. Don't let that evil thrive in secrecy, because evil thrives in secrecy. Expose. Talk to people. Loud eats. I like we will say in my language. Say it loud. Say it out there. Tell anybody that cares to listen, whether they believe or not. Do not conceal. Do not conceal. And again, let me say this. Men also go through abuse. It's not something to be overlooked, because I know we tend to overlook that. But men also go through abuse. It needs to be exposed. Hitting a woman that's your wife, or hitting a man that's your husband, is wrong on all accounts. No matter what that husband or wife has done, I don't know, what's the worst thing? You catch them cheating on you with your best friend or your sister, your mom, hopefully not your mom. I don't know. If you're the husband, just don't literally physically carry, just be like, I'm done with this. Separate the elders involved, get counseling, I don't know. Just leave. Reason for you to put your hands on your wife or your husband. So, and then I'm now going to the friends. So you guys claim that you knew what was going on, family members, and very, high-placed people in society, because she was a singer, so definitely she knew some quite important people. So are you telling me that none of you had any help to offer her? Or were you just telling her, oh, stay there, it's okay, it's gonna get better? It doesn't get better. Once a man hits you once, once a woman hits you once, it's gonna continue. They're gonna find another reason to again. It's just an evil, vicious cycle, and it is not good for your children to watch that, so that they don't grow up and start copying what daddy or mommy was doing and thinking it's okay. It is not okay. You have to raise your children to see, to know that that is so not cool. Look, if I find out that my son is doing that, God forbid, he's gonna get a real. You're not gonna do that to somebody else's daughter. You're not. No matter what that somebody else's daughter has done to you, it's better you just say, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. When I see you, I feel like actually doing this to you. So you know what, to avoid all of that, let's just go our separate ways. That is more honorable. You need a man that needs tons of his wife into a PE bag needs to be on the field with his friends. Let them both be punching each other. What were the friends doing? Where were they? Where were the friends? Where was her mother? Her mother didn't advise her to leave. Her mother said, stay there. I mean, she may have not even have told her mother. But all these people are claiming that they know, so she told somebody. So where were they? I need y'all to listen to this while I focus on the rest of my face, because this is a very, very annoying topic, very, very grievous topic, and people are seriously still going through these things. So please listen. So while we're saying, leave so that you can live, don't stay in an abusive marriage and all of this, we still see a lot of single women, single moms especially, in a certain light. We see them as husband snatchers. We look down on them. We see them as irresponsible, or as a prostitute or harlot. We don't even know their story. We just judge them. Trust me, I've been there. Speaking from experience. Some people won't even rent out their houses to a woman once she knows she's divorced. Yes, I know it sounds bizarre, but in Africa, yes, because they feel, oh, how is she going to pay the rent? Or was she going to be bringing her boyfriends to the house to pay? And the funny thing is, these so-called abusers, the men that abuse the women, abuse their wives, know that, oh, where is she going to go?
Nobody's going to want her with 4 kids. Nobody's going to want to marry her. Nobody's going to want to be with her anyway. You know, I'm going to keep beating her. She doesn't have anywhere to go. I know how society views her. So I'm going to keep doing this bad thing. Some employers won't even employ single mom. And while I'm saying where were the friends and where were the family members, what about the pastor? Where was he? What was he doing? Because she was singing on his choir. What was he doing? If she had probably separated from her husband while she was alive, some people wouldn't even call her to come and minister. They'd be like, oh, she's a divorced singer. Oh, hush, hush. Like, I don't think I want her to come and minister at my church or whatever. These are probably the reasons why she kept enduring, why she kept staying there. Because it's so easy to tell a woman to leave an abusive marriage without worrying about what people will say or how they will treat her. But I want to remind us today that we should be mindful of what we say to people and how we treat people. Men are also in abusive marriages, and they also face more criticism than women. That is why you hardly see men talk about it. Because when they do, it's either that no one believes them or people will say they're not man enough. Remember that the blood of the people who die in abusive marriages is not just on the partner that killed them, but also on everyone that discriminates against those people or who didn't advise them or provided some sort of support for these people, for single parents, for divorcees. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section.
This is the finished look, my lovely ones. This is sort of a sad video for me. I have said my piece, and I'm aware that people are going through this right now, today. And my advice, my humble advice, very, very humble advice, is you plan your exit strategy. Not only might it be the difference between life and death for you as a woman or a man going through physical abuse, mental abuse, verbal abuse, especially physical abuse. We're not talking about your integrity, your self-esteem, your self-confidence being destroyed in the process, things that people can't see. We're talking about also losing your actual life. And if you don't have anything to live for, think about your beautiful children. Would you want another stranger to raise your children? Think about them. Plan your exit strategy. That might be the difference. Tell people about what you're going through. It's not something to hide. And there's nothing that you're going through that somebody else hasn't already gone through. In these kind of situations, you want to think, I'm the only one going through this. Nobody else is going through this. That's a big fat lie. And there are people that have left and they are happier that they left. Their lives did not end. If you're a woman, find something doing. Find a trade, a job, whatever that will bring in some kind of income. Something that you can always fall back on. I mean, in marriages, different things happen. The husband might lose the job. What is the wife going to do with children? But if you already have something you're doing, your husband can lean on you for support. You want to be that wife, that woman. And if, God forbid, we pray that these things don't happen, but they happen. They happen to real life people. It has happened to me. So you commit your ways unto God, and you also plan your exit strategy. Tell people what is going on. Don't keep it. Don't conceal it. Reach out. Somebody is going to listen. But first, leave. I'm not saying leave your marriage. I'm not saying lose hope or whatever. If that's what you have to do, then you do it. Seek counseling. You need counseling. He needs counseling. The children need counseling, because it does something to the mind. The unseen scars, the unseen wounds. It's not something I wish on my enemy. There are 2 things, maybe not 2, but a lot of things that I don't wish on my enemy. One of them is physical abuse. Another is rape, because they leave unseen deep scars that will mess with you for the rest of your life. No matter how much you've put it behind you, no matter how much you've forgotten about it, oh, I'm good now. No matter how good you get, girl, friend, the scars remain. But you know the beautiful thing about it? Your scars remain for you to be able to help someone else, and that is why I had to do this video. So it won't be, I'm not going to be that friend that tells you stay there. I'm not going to be that friend that will not try everything I can. Because you can even be that friend that tries everything you can and that victim doesn't want to go. They have to make up their mind to leave and stay left until things improve, if they ever will improve, But at least make a move, make a stand per your convictions as that friend, that sister, that mother, that, Don't be quiet. Don't be silent. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. I just had to say my piece. I want you to do one of three things. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Comment down below. Have you gone through this? Do you know someone that is going through this? What are you doing about this person, or telling this person that is going through this? Are you a support? Are you part of that society that looks down on women that have be divorced or separated or are going through something untoward in their marriage? Because society is you and I. It's not some abstract thing. It's you and me. Are you that mother? Are you that father that is watching your child go through this and you're just telling them it's going to get better? That is the worst advice you can give to your blood, to anyone. It doesn't get better. It gets worse. And how will you feel if that person, you call that person the next day and you hear that they're dead when you could have done something? At least let it be on your conscience that you did something about it. So let's have a conversation in the comment section. Like this video and stay tuned for my next video. I have videos Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Every week I come presenting some content to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for allowing me to share. It was an honor. It was a privilege. See you in my next video.